What's going on, my co-creatives? Hope you're having a great day. I didn't really fix my hair like I was supposed to. I just jumped right on in here. Um, what you need to know is that I don't really, when I'm shooting these videos, it's usually really late at night or early in the morning because of, my schedule. And so sometimes I may seem a little distracted or lethargic or whatever because it's like I'm talking about like 2, 3 in the morning. I mean, I do late stuff, sometimes later than that or earlier than that, whatever way you want to look at it. FYI, I just want to say that, and I record them days in advance. So what exactly is going on currently, it may not be up to the day. You know what I'm saying? So whatever might happen today, whatever you experiencing, looking at, that news, which I tell y'all stop looking at, what I'm talking about may not be, on schedule with that. And I'm fine with that because I know life, and in life there's always something going on. There's always a new thing. There's always a new focus that we are given to look at and focus on, and that's what it's all about. But I do know that the key to the remedy to all of the foolishness is us to realize our true potential, our true power, and who we really are. That's the answer to all that crap. All that crap, I mean, we could break it down. We could break it down to nationwide. We could break it down class-wise. We could break it down to male and female-wise. We can break it down to race-wise. We can break it down to where you from, where you live. We can break it all the way. We can keep on splitting, dividing, division. We can do that all the way to the end. And there's a lot of valid arguments and discussions that can be had on each and every one of those levels. I'm not discounting any of that. But the ultimate way to be above it all is to realize your true potential, to realize that you are a spiritual, eternal being, that you chose to come here at this time for whatever reason. I don't know your reason, I don't know your circumstances, but this is something that you elected to be a part of. And don't short yourself like you're a victim, like you're just like, oh, I'm just a number. I was just born into this situation. I can't do anything about it because of the color of my skin and the situations of this and that and that. That's your story. It's legit and it's real, and I respect that. And I don't take nothing from that. But you gotta know that you're not just physical, you're not just here in this year, you are eternal. And if you don't realize that, you're gonna send yourself through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering that's not even necessary. But pain and suffering, that builds character, that builds stories, that helps other people wake up to realize their true power. So anyway, I just wanted to mention all that. I kind of forgot what I was about to talk about. Damn. I got into just the fact that I'm talking, and I forgot about exactly what I was going to talk about on this video. That's amazing. Maybe I can make up something right quick. Let me think of something. Okay. I don't think that we realize that the society that we live in, I don't think that we realize that this society was not built for us to prosper in some kind of way. When I say us, I'm not just talking about people that look like me with my hue and with my accent. I'm talking about people that just don't understand the bigger picture. I think we forgot that this society, this Western society, I happen to be in America, happen to be a American, a black male, African American, American African, whatever, happen to be that in this time. I think we forgot that this system is not built for us to be prosperous. That's not how it was built. It's just not. And I'm not just talking about people that look like me. I'm talking about people that may have different hues and skins that look like all types of things. You know what I'm saying? I don't just put myself in my what I was born into. You know what I'm saying? I think that we all are being taken advantage of here. You know, it's not really all about how you look all the time. That's a huge part of it, depending on what level that you're working on. And I get that. I'm not dismissing that at all. But it's a bigger part of the people that know and the people that don't know. The people that understand the bigger picture and the people that don't. The slaves and the people that say, nah, I'm being played. There's a different level. And this society, this Western society that we live in, that I'm living in, is not built for you to be super women or super men to get everything you want. It's not built for that. If you do that, that means you got to have extraordinary will and extraordinary just commitment to your purpose, and you just been grinded down, and you just want to you know what you want, and you're going to have it regardless. But the system overall, those people that want it regardless and are going to fight regardless, that's a very, very small percent. This system is meant to keep us distracted, to keep us tired, to keep us busy, to keep us fulfilling the dreams of the so-called owners of this society. The people that feel like they own us, feel like they know us, and they know exactly how to play us to make us do exactly what they want us to do. We have forgotten. It hasn't been that long that we learned that this society and this system is not really built for people that want to promote goodness and kindness and great things. This system isn't set up for that. And especially if you have a certain color, a certain hue on your skin that you happen to be born with. Not your choice. Maybe not. But you're born with that, and this society just goes after you. You know what I'm saying? So it surprises me when I see people just believing in the society, the doctrine, when they believe in the politicians. Ooh, I be getting on a couple politicians every chance I get, because I know they are the ones that give people hope. And it's like, you should be looking at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. I'm looking at myself right now. And yeah, this tank top is kind of, I don't know. But you need to look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so we need to remember that anything that comes through the so-called officials, the so-called government, the so-called authorities or whatever, you got to question that. You got to know that this system isn't set up for you to thrive. If you could figure out a way, yeah, you good. And the people that do thrive, they're really usually given accolades for being cutthroat, for being just, I don't care what happens as long as I win. You know what I'm saying? And that type of attitude is really dangerous. That creates divide, that creates division. And so I just think that we forgot some kind of way. We didn't got too cushy, we didn't got too comfortable. We think that this system is built for us to thrive, but it's really not. It's just not. And like I said, I don't care what color your skin is or whatever you believe, all that stuff is really meant for us to stay distracted, slaves, serving. That's what this system is built for. And, they sell us these ideas, oh, this is a hero and this is that. But at the same time, that's like something that's like beyond us. And we just supposed to believe that we are supporting a system that actually promotes these patriots, these heroes, these people that are just, they're just perfect and they just sacrifice it all. It's almost like the society doesn't encourage you to be that person. It creates these false heroes, these faux heroes, and this faux freedom for us to say, that's really, I'm supporting that. That's what I'm supporting. But what are you doing? What are you doing? How much effort are you putting into creating freedom, like real freedom? You know what I'm saying? I think that we we kind of been we've been bamboozled in so many ways. I mean, I could talk about a lot of things, but I'm trying to just focus on one subject here, and I think some kind of way we forgot that this thing is not necessarily for us to be supermen and superwomen. If you think about a lot of the things that are promoted in this society on a regular basis, I'm not talking about these special people, I'm talking about on a regular basis, is really making us feel smaller and feel like we're just a little entity and there's like a bigger force that actually controls things, but in actuality, we are the bigger force. We are the ones that make this world go round. All these people that are in power have all these opinions and always on TV, and oh man, the media is just like, ugh, yuck, like, ugh, puke. They create these pictures in our head that make us so small, but we're really not small. We are huge. I was doing some numbers the other day, and I'm going to have a physical element. I'm going to put together just something I could show you. I mean, in America itself, there's like what 300 and I think it's 328 million Americans. That's the number I saw. And that's a huge number. And then if you count up all of the law enforcement, all of the police officers, I think it was like 800,000. Not even a million. Remember, we are 328, according to Google. If that shit right or not. Oh, I cursed. Anyway, if that's right or not, according to Google. And I looked up how many judges, and it was like, within a couple thousand, if that. I looked up attorney generals. So I added up all these so-called authority judges too, and it's not even a million of these people that think they are so much smarter than us. They just tell us what to do, and we listen like we don't have any freaking sense. Like, why are we listening to these people? Now, once again, I'm not saying I don't like laws. I like laws. I like order. I like safety. I'm not trying to have anarchy. I'm not that guy. But when stuff gets ridiculous and we continue to listen to this very, very minute little small group, and we don't even realize that we have all the power. It's crazy how brainwashed and how embedded that idea is in our head, that little small, little minute little group can tell us everything what to do. Oh, stay inside. Don't go to work. Don't go see your grandmother. Don't do this. Don't do that. And we just do it. Little tiny little group. That's this. You should be reminded of how powerful it is, how powerful the media is. They can put an idea in your head and they can run your life. And you are the majority. You are the boss. We are the boss. Now, I love organization. I love people coming together and creating society and making it good for everyone. But when you got just people, just this small group, and they enforcing some stuff on you that just don't make sense, it's like, why are you listening to that? Why are you not taking your dominance, which you are? So my goal here is just to help you wake up. That's my goal. And like I said, I was asleep for a while. Not really sleep, but I've been working on other stuff. But this situation that's been going on, with everything going on in the world and all that stuff, it's just causing me like, okay, maybe this is an opportunity to help wake some people up. So I need to talk. I need to say something. But it's ridiculous on what we decide to follow, and we're terrified. It's like I finally forced myself to look at that video with the the situation with the cop that just, killed the guy pretty much in broad daylight. And that was hard to watch. And what was even harder to watch was the fact that the people that were filming, the people that were, documenting everything, and I'm not mad at them. I'm not saying that they're doing anything bad. We all been conditioned. The fact that they didn't just feel like, we need to rush these people. And I'm not saying have a revolution, a violent revolution, but if the crowd would have just crowded around those people, and they could have had their hands up, just crowded around them and got real close to them, that evil bastard would have been forced to redirect his energy to the impending crowd. Things don't always have to be violent for things to change. All you got to do is make a decision and make a presence. And the numbers tell the story. The numbers tell the story. There's only a minute little bit of them, and there are millions of us. You don't have to be violent. You don't have to be, and that's not even in most of us to be violent. But all you got to do is be present. And I get that. And we need to come together. And when situations like this happen, we need to, because we don't know what the circumstances is all the time. But if we see something that's going too far, we need to just come in, emerge on the situation, and just be a presence and make that person we feel like is doing the wrong thing, make them focus their energy on us. That's all we need to do. We don't have to be violent. Don't fall into that violent stuff. It's an excuse for those so-called people that think they own us to put more control. That's all this is. That's all this is. So anyway, my beautiful, wonderful co-creators, use what I'm telling you to co-create your life. Use what I'm telling you to make your life so much better. And I'll say this in a different order, so maybe it'll connect with you this time. Turn off the news. Turn off the news. Stop getting stuck in the social media. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. It's putting you in a certain mind state, a certain vibration that they want you to be in. That's not the vibration that's good for your lifestyle. Trust me. So turn off the news and leave your cell phone at home. Sometime we got to learn how to disconnect from this technology. This technology is being used against us. It's got us all locked into it. Oh, I need this. I need to have this. I need to know this. I need to contact this person. Nah, disconnect from that technology. Leave your cell phone at home at least one day. Just practice separating from that crap. Remember back in the days when we used to just go visit people, you didn't know if they was home or not? Remember that? Make a call before you leave, but leave the cell phone at home. And meditate. 10 minutes of meditation is huge because it reminds you that you're not just physical being. You're not just this skin color. You're more than that. You're not just this where you're from. Oh, I'm from this state. I'm from that state. I'm from uptown. I'm from downtown. That stuff is not important, folks. It's really not. But, let's play the game and make the most of it. But at the end of the day, we are eternal spiritual beings. We can't ever forget that. And go outside, raise your heart rate, breathe the toxins out of your body, breathe in some foreign air, for God's sakes. Let your body disseminate what's good and what's bad, build up its defenses, and breathe it out. Don't be covering up your face with all this stuff. Don't listen to these people. It is a symbol. It's a symbol of shut your mouth. It's a symbol. And we doing it. We walking around like a bunch of sheep and just doing it. It's not what you think it is, folks. It's not what you think it is. And if you care about your health that much, change your whole lifestyle. Change your diet. Change everything. Because I'm seeing people that's got muzzles on their face, but they still eating and drinking and smoking and doing all that crap. Do you care about your diet? Do you care about your health? Think about it. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Come on, man. Focus. Pay attention to what's going on here. Anyway, I'm forgetting one thing. I think that's all of them. So anyway, I love you. I really do. You are co-creating your life. That's up to you. And keep on doing that. And if you do that, if you wake up and you realize that you are the center, you are the power, you are the one in control of how your life flows and how it goes, things will change overnight. So anyway, have a great day, and I will talk to you really soon, most likely tomorrow.